Hello everyone, welcome back to another show. Each week we meet someone who has something to share with us from different parts of the world. So this week we have an entrepreneur, an engineer, an environmentalist, a musician, an athlete, and a mentor all rolled into one. Super Dad P. Pat, that's how we call him affectionately. Let's welcome Super Dad P. Pat from Thailand. Hello, Super Dad P. Pat. It's my honor to welcome you to my show.
It is my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Okay, to begin with, I'm super excited to have this meeting with you after such a long time.
Yeah, it is over a year, I guess.
Yeah,
I estimated about before COVID-19.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, let's jump right onto our business. To begin with, tell us what part of Thailand are you from? Tell us something about your country, the place where you are from.
Yeah, actually, I was born in down south of Thailand. Yeah, almost 60 years. That is my age, and I stayed there just only 15 years. And after finish primary school, I moved to Bangkok because at that time in Thailand, there were no other choice. If you like to further your education in high school or university, yeah, the only way you have to leave your hometown and study in Bangkok. That is happened 40 years ago.
So I know that you are a successful engineer. So I'm really curious. Tell us something about your career as an engineer, your engineering background, and some of your interesting experiences as an engineer.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, I planned earlier. Yeah, because after graduation, engineering for my bachelor degree in civil engineering, I worked for a public body for almost 10 years. And in parallel, I further my master degree in civil engineering. After master degree graduation, I quit my job from government sector, and I start working with private sector as a consulting engineering consultant. And I worked for the private sector for almost 15 years, and I start my own business as like a home construction, design, build. Yeah, that is my experience when I start my own business as an entrepreneur.
Okay, that sounds exciting to listen to you. You have been to 3 stages of your career as an engineer. You started out as a government employee, working in a government department for 10 years. Then you joined a private company. You did your service there for 15 years. And after that, you resigned. Then you started your own company. What was it like? The life of an engineer?
Yeah, that is good question, because when I start with the government, when I work for private sector, and finally I start my own business, everything is about the construction. Yeah, that is very good question, because I would like to share my experience. Even you work as the engineer in the engineering field, but when you change your role from the employee and to your own business, yeah, that is a big change for your life. But the advantage is you can utilize your past experience. At that time, let's say about the 30 experience work as employee.
Okay. recently I came across some brochures of your company, and from those, going through those or looking through those brochures, I know that you have been a successful entrepreneur as well. So, would you like to share with us some of your interesting experiences as an entrepreneur, as a businessman?
Yeah. Okay. Now, I have two different, let's say, totally different business. The previous one is a construction, and the second one and the current business is about the food. People always think why I can do two different business, and what I said that actually it is exactly the same because there are so many things in common when you work and construct the home. Like my previous company, it is one out of four basics needs of the human being, and now food is also one out of the basic needs as well.
And lately, I came to know another exciting part of your life. You have been an athlete and a musician throughout your life. I'm just wondering where do you get time for all these hobbies? Normally, when people try to find time, it's impossible to get time. But in your case, you find time for all these activities. So I'm just wondering, tell us, how do you find time for all these things?
Yeah, actually, I really don't know how to say about that. I wouldn't say it's my talent. I think it's because of destiny. Because when I live in my hometown, I I am only child. Yeah, my two elder sister, she left my hometown earlier than me, and I feel because I like one boy in the family. So I think music can help me to be happy. And my dad, okay, that brought back my beautiful memory when I mentioned my dad. He brought me harmonica. That is my first musical instrument, and I enjoy playing harmonica or mouth organs. And later on, my elder sister, at that time, she studied in Bangkok, and when she went back to hometown, she brought to me like a present orchida. Yeah, and I learned it by myself, and then I think it made me happy. Yeah, and then I keep practicing.
Okay. As I have told my viewers at the beginning of this episode, you have been quite active in social issues. You have been a social activist. You have been taking an active role in issues like environmental protection and waste management, all these things. So, again, I wonder, how can you be so super active in all these areas at the same time?
We have so many social platforms, and I am a kind of the people oriented. And when I stay at home, yeah, I have the many platforms, Zoom, Facebook, and whatever. And so I think we can create the something that is my past experience. I think you know one of the Chinese tycoon, Jack Ma.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I listened to one of his programs, and what is inspired me, and what the Jack Ma said is the most important. When you come to the people after 50 of age, that you're supposed to think about the young generation. And you see that when I get connected with the teacher team, yeah, we have the thing in common. We try, and our passion is how to create Thailand as a English speaking country.
Well, I know that you have been to different stages of your life as an engineer, as an entrepreneur, as a social activist. So I know that you have something to share with our young minds. You have a message.
Yeah, I think the happiness sometimes, yeah, the thing you cannot buy with money. Even some people believe that money can buy everything, but not happiness. Yeah, that is what I would like to leave for today, and I would like to encourage the every mankind to think of the others and to have their something like a compassionate heart. That is what make our world much better. Yes.
Okay, Super Dad Prepared, thank you so much for your valuable message and for your precious time with us. Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you.
Bye. That's all we have time for today. Hope you enjoyed this episode as well. Be sure to join us next week when I'll be with you with another interesting episode. Thank you so much for watching.